Hello, and welcome to episode 19 of the Knitting Annihilator podcast. My name is Akira Green Bonner. I am married and I love to say all of my names. I'm a green girl, I'm a Bonner girl, I'm Akira Green Bonner. I am coming to you on November the 5th at around 4 p.m. from my home in Adamsville, Alabama, where I live with my husband and my coming baby, because I am, as of today, about almost 7 months, 6 and some change months pregnant, so close to 7 months. My first third trimester appointment is on this coming Tuesday. It's going faster now, because when I was in like the weeks or so, I was like, oh, this is going to be a long time, and now I feel like in a blink of an eye we're in the third trimester, so that's crazy. You can find me on Ravelry as KiraGreen95 and also on Instagram as knitting_annihilator_. There is also a Ravelry group for the podcast, and that is the Knitting Annihilator podcast, where you can go and introduce yourself and things like that. And yeah, it is around, I think I said that already, it's around 4 p.m. Pregnant women, or people who've been pregnant, will know you're going to repeat yourself a lot, because the pregnancy brain is oh so real. So if I repeat myself a lot, I apologize. And I have not had a nap, so yeah. Let's see. I think that is all for the administrative portion. I usually don't have a lot because I don't do a lot. I don't do a lot of administrative things. One, because I know myself personally, I'm not great at administrative things. So yeah. Yes, I guess we can get started. I am close to 7 months, or 6.5, 7 months pregnant, so I am a bit out of breath sometimes, so just bear with me, and I promise we will get through this. Alright, so let's see. I don't have any finished objects. Yeah, I didn't finish anything, but I'm really close to finishing something pretty awesome. So I guess we'll talk about it in order, because then I have like birthday gifts and all that stuff, because my birthday was on Halloween, and thank you all for the birthday wishes and telling me how cute me and my baby and my husband were, because my husband was Cat in the Hat and I was thing 1 and Aiden was thing 2. So we are having a boy and I'm pretty excited. So okay, works in progress. So I have 3, but I say 2.5 because I'm low-key done with the first part of one of them, and I'm just waiting on yarn to come in to start the other part. So alright, so my first work in progress is being held in my EweSewanSew bag. This is my Strings and More project, because this has Shayna from Strings and More written all over it. I'm using Chalgoo needles, a EweSewanSew bag, I'm using a Shayna's yarn. So this is my Strings and More sweater, and it is my featherweight cardigan. Featherweight cardigan by Hannah Fettig. The good thing I looked, because I was thinking, I was like, does this have buttons on it? And then I'm glad I looked, because that would have made me upset. So I can show you where I am so far. So last you saw it, it was at this, oh crap. Alright, here we go. It was at this point. So I've finished the body, and now I am working on the sleeves. And I know on the sleeves I was asking about like 2 at a time sleeves and magic loop and all that stuff. So I've kind of winged it. There is a hole right here where it looks like it's not even connected to the sleeve. But you know what? I'll just seam it up. I don't know if I can show you without almost breaking everything. So right there, yeah. So I think I picked up stitches in the wrong place. I picked them up like around the sides, but I didn't pick them up like up here. So it's just a humongous hole, and I've just started knitting. I'm not worried. That could possibly be like an armpit breeze. Like if you just feel the need to lift your arms up and you're hot, just kind of get some breeze going through, maybe. But I'm looking to sew it up, and then I'll sew it up once I'm done with the sleeves. And I think I'm just going to have purple sleeves and a purple band. Not that I didn't enjoy doing the colors in the body, but since I'm doing these sleeves 2 at a time, I'm just like, I'm already a little stressed out with that. So adding colors and stuff, I don't know. So this yarn, it is the purple here, is Lambstrings yarn in the color Voodoo. And then this speckled brown color, or beige with like some cute stuff in it. It looks like cake. Oh, Meg, you should have named it like cake. I just ate, and I had a cookie, so I don't know. But anyway, this is Bad Wolf Girl Studios, Silence in the Library. And since I am not using this for the sleeves, I have a lot of this left. So I think those Clark socks that I was talking about last podcast, I want to make those with that yarn. So I should have more than enough. I think I still have like 2 skeins of the purple, either 2 or 1 more skein of the purple, and another skein of Silence in the Library. So I should be pretty good. So when I tried it on, at first I was like, this looks so small. But then, I am going to block it. I'm going to block it. And the inches that it told you to knit to, I went beyond that. And instead of going to like, because I think in her picture, hers kind of stops at like her side right here. I'm gonna try to show you. Okay, so hers stops at like her side right here. I knit to like down here. So when I block it, it'll probably go like right above my butt. And that's what I was going for. I really like when my sweaters kind of fit like that. Whew, the boy is big. Did you see that? I guess I can show you again if you'd like. But yeah, the boy is big. We're cooking up some buns in here. Tell you that. Just one bun, but cooking up buns. Because he has a little butt. Cooking up buns. That's so funny. Okay. So yeah, that's where that is. And I think I'm going to work on the sweater some tonight before I go to bed. Because I've been knitting on my birthday gift for like a while. And I really want to have this sweater done by Thanksgiving. So I can wear it for Thanksgiving. And then possibly, I don't know, I'm still learning socks. So I don't know if I should just jump right into pattern socks while I'm learning socks. I don't know. But you can totally tell me if you would do that yourself. Okay, so my second work in progress, I'll put the projects on the floor. So that way there's like space. This is a couch that I got from my mom's mom, and I actually put it in my bedroom so I can have a place to sit. Ever since I've been pregnant, my back and like sitting up has been like such a struggle. So I told my husband to put this couch in here, and at first I was like, well, I'm not facing the TV, and don't know how I'm really going to be comfortable knitting. If you sit diagonal this way, then I can see the TV. And I am in love with this. And now I have some light coming in from the window right here, and some light right here. I'm in love with this. So, awesome couch. very glad I said, sure, give it to me, because I'm really enjoying this. Okay. The second work in progress is my eyeball shawl by Stephen West. And last time I showed you, I was just knitting in the round. And now this is where I am now. I'm actually on the last round before you start the white part of your eyeball. But my white part of the eyeball is not here right now. But once it gets here, I will continue. But I figured I'd show it again because it did grow from last time. I don't have a stitch marker. Came with a stitch marker. Don't know where I put it. When I'm doing Aiden's room where my yarn is, maybe I'll find it during organizing Aiden's room. So this yarn, the purple, is a homespun house, and this is in the it's getting a little blown out, but it's like a light color with like specks of dark purple and green and stuff. And this is one of the Tim Burton colorways, and I think it was Frog's Breath, or either Frog's Breath or Frog Soup. I know it was from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it was Frog Soup because it came with a Frog Soup stitch marker or progress keeper. So yeah, and I am, like I said, on the final row before you start the eyeball part, which I am not. I'm nervous, but not nervous about. Stephen West patterns aren't easy. They're challenging. So it's not like a sock that you can just pick up, or like a stockinette sweater that you pick up. You're just sitting and knitting for a while and you're chilling. Like, Stephen West makes you think, and he makes you like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. It's art knitting. I would classify Stephen West patterns as art knitting. So if you're knitting something by Stephen West, you're basically creating art. Don't know why I started knitting there. It is a habit. Okay. So now, my third work in progress. You guys are going to be so proud of me. What is this on my computer? I don't know. You're going to be so proud of me. So this one is living. Oh. I'm going to put the name of the bag maker on the screen, because I think it's Lily something, but it's not. I'm not grasping it. It's way over there, and I don't. Flag on play. I don't have it. So, name of the bag maker. Most of my favorite cartoons are on here. I'm a 90s baby. It's my whole life. Excited. Okay. So this bag that is totally being blown out. Well, you can see the little elephants on it. This is housing my another go around at socks, guys. Yes. So here we are. I'll show you the book I'm using first. So my wonderful friend Danielle, who loves to hear her name on the podcast all the time, she sent me this book, and it's called Super Socks. Knit a pair of socks with Winwick Mum by Christine Perry. So this is the book that I'm using. And on the back it even says, if you've always wanted to knit a pair of socks but haven't known where to start, this is the book for you. So this is the book for myself. So, goes over here. This is where I am so far. I am just, hold on, because this is going to give me a heart attack. And then we can talk about this, then go into shopping shenanigans, because it was my birthday, and I did, of course, as you can see from the bag, get some goodies. So, this is where I am so far. I have long tails when I cast things on. So I'm almost done with the leg. I feel like the ribbing shows how nervous you get. and what your tension is and all that stuff, and I really don't know much about that. I should probably like take a class legit and learn about tension gauge and all that stuff, but I honestly do not know about that stuff. I don't do swatches or gauge swatch or anything. I just kind of follow the pattern and hope it works out. And I'm small, so if things come out bigger, I love big things. I love wearing clothes that are too big for me. I wear my husband's night clothes, t-shirts to bed, and I love wearing his jackets, so I never mind if nothing's never not fit, if that makes sense. It's always been like, either tight like I like or loose, and I am definitely okay with that. Now my first sweater, I was rushing, and I feel like if I started over, I would still do the same thing, but then just picking up stitches I would need to work on that. But everything else I would have did the same. I just buy how much yarn they say for the certain size. Don't care about busts, because Lord, there's too much if you try to care. And I just follow patterns. I don't swatch or anything. So when I was looking at the actual sock and like the ribbing, let's see, I don't know if you can tell, but there are some parts where like I was confident, and then some parts I was like, oh my god, it's gonna fall off. And I have been that guy to pull out the double pointed needle, and of course your heart stops and you go and you're holding your breath, picking up all the stitches before like you have a freaking heart attack. So what did I do about that? Well, let's talk about the sock, and then I'll tell you my resolution for losing the needle in there. So the yarn that I'm using is Regia. These are those Halloween socks that I think that people were claiming are Halloween socks, and it's that Pairfect ball where it has like a yellow string, and then you cut the yellow string, and each pair of socks should come out actually looking the same. Which I wouldn't care about mixed match socks. I would wear the bejeezy out of mixed match socks. And the needles I'm using are of course highest sharps and a 2.25 millimeter or US 1. Oh, maybe I should talk about the other. Oh, okay. So I'm using on this one. I'm using Chalgu needles in a size 5. And on this one, it's hard to bend over with a baby in your back. And in this one, I'm using Signature needles in a size 5 with my name on them. My Knitting Annihilator name. Yeah. So yeah, we're almost to the heel. The heel is the scariest part for me. I honestly, attempting a heel flap and gusset, I didn't like that last time. And I was way more comfortable with the short row heels because I did short row toes, because the first time I actually knit a sock ever, I did it toe up. So this is my first cuff down sock. And when I don't know if you can try it on from this point, but when I tried it on from this point, I had room in the leg, and I appreciate that. Because honestly, pregnant people's feet, they swell. And apparently your ankles are gonna swell. Your whole body just swells. So I don't mind a little room and stuff. So yeah, but I'm very proud of this. So that'll take us into shopping shenanigans, so I can go ahead and whip out one of my gifts. And that is from Steelcitystitchers. Nope. Yes it is. I'm so smart. Steelcitystitcher. And I went ahead and got a DPN holder. Got a DPN holder. And I'm so excited about it. So let's go ahead and put it on. Where'd that other needle go? I'm just losing stuff. Okay, here we go. And I thought I lost my needle that I'm supposed to knit with, found it jammed in a pillow. These things are sharp. Let your husband try to lie to you. Just give him a good poke. He'll know who's in charge. Just saying. I have no idea how this works. So do you just... Oh, you just slide it in there. This is so scary. Oh, okay. 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 This is my first DPN cozy, so you guys are experiencing this in real life. I'm just like, okay, so I just stick it. Oh, what? Oh my gosh, this is so safe. This is, oh yeah. That's pretty cool. And it's Supernatural. Supernatural is one of my favorite TV shows. And I have the bag that matches this DPN cozy. So I might, when I start like knitting maybe multiple socks, I'll probably put them in that bag. So that way everything matches. But my friend Kalisha made this bag from the Crafty Monday Craftcast. And I think her... Yeah. I want to say her Etsy shop is either the Quirky Monday shop on Etsy or Crafty Mondays. I'll put it on the screen because I don't remember right now. But yes, that made me really happy. Also in my package, I got some tea and her card with a little sheep stitch marker. So I think that's nice. Thank you. You're welcome. I just said thank you, so I'm saying you're welcome. Okay, so going into this sock endeavor, I told myself, Kara, you're going to master this, and we're not taking no for an answer anymore. So, of course, when you're going to attempt socks, you need sock yarn. And of course, you have sock yarn from other projects, but why would you use that when you could buy other sock yarn? So I went to my local yarn store and bought sock ball thingies. Well, I think, yeah. And I bought like striping socks. So the Regia was the first one, and I cast that on the day before my birthday because I was like, that's gonna be so fun. And I got 3 more. So I got this one. It's called Lang Yarn. So it's like a, oh yeah, it's cool. So it's got like a lot of neutral colors like brown and orange and like dark colors. And these socks, I don't know if I'm going to wear them out or about, or if I'm just going to keep them in the house. Because I feel like knitted socks, you're supposed to like put them on when you get home and not share them with the world. But I got this. And I don't think these have colorway names. Yeah, I don't see that on here. Because if it says that this is the color is Ptie. And I don't think that's accurate. So don't quote me on that. So, there's my ball. This next one I got from Barocco Sock. And this is color 1469. And this is like my purple horde color. It's got a lot of purples and like browns. So it's really cute. Very neutral. I like all colors. I like neutrals and colorful colors. So it doesn't matter to me. So then I got this Lang yarn, and this one is like colorful. It's got black, and then in between the black is like yellow, blue, red, a gray, and another gray. So that's gonna be dope when I knit those up. So I can't cast these on until I finish that pair of socks. It has to be a pair, 1 and 2 socks. And if I finish that, then I can cast on onto these. And what are these, you may ask? These are my signature needles, US1, that I bought myself for my birthday. And these saved my life today because I dropped a stitch on my sock and I used this needle to pick it up. So, look at how it's so teeny. It's so teeny. And then I actually got my name kind of, you're not going to be able to see that. It is so tiny. So my name is right there. It says Mrs. Bonner because that's my last name. Mrs. Bonner. So, that just made me so happy. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I do have yarn coming for my birthday. I did say that I bought yarn for my eyeball shawl from Meg. And it's the Hedwig colorway coming. And it is, it's white with black speckles and stuff. So I'm excited for that to get here. I also bought my first skein of Legacy Fiber Arts yarn in the colorway It's a Boy, and I am planning to knit Aiden a sweater or something out of describe my boob, sorry. Planning to knit him a sweater or something out of it, or maybe like a sockhead hat or something, but I want to knit him something out of that, or maybe socks. I don't know, maybe I don't know, but a little sweater would be cute. I'm just scared to knit baby things because babies grow so fast, so why not just wait till they grow and then ask them what they're into and then knit that. That sounds more accurate. So maybe there'll be socks for me, and then I can wear them around the house, and people can ask me what socks are those, and be like, it's Aiden socks because he's a boy, because it's a boy. So yeah, so that is all I have as far as the knitting is concerned. So now we can go into random thoughts and talk about my day. So it was my birthday. I turned 22 and I am really excited. I feel like 22. I feel like I'm at a place in my life where I've learned so much and I have so much more to learn. And then now I'm going to be a mom. So now I have 10,000 more things to learn. And me and my husband are just really excited for little man to come on and make an appearance. I feel like I've grown a lot in this strand of time. I've set goals and I've done things that I'm really proud of. So now it's just all about becoming an awesome mom, continuing to become a better wife each and every day, and knitting all the things because I want to knit everything. The knit bug has bitten me. First trimester wasn't knitting anything. Second trimester I was slowly picking it up. Now I want to knit everything I see, and I think my next cast on will probably be another sweater, but it won't be a fingering weight sweater. I just realized that I don't really see a use for fingering weight sweaters because I am constantly cold, and I didn't get the pregnancy diabetes this time around, or diabetes this time around, but they did say that I was anemic. So now I'm like 12 times colder than usual. So we're gonna need more sweaters. That's the answer. Not iron pills, more sweaters, right? That's how I feel. So yeah. And it was my birthday. We went to a trunk or treat, and like I stated earlier, my husband was cat in the hat, kind of. He's not really into dressing up, but for me, he'll do like little cat whiskers and a dot nose and stuff. So I appreciated him for that. And I was thing 1 and Aiden was thing 2, and we got a lot of compliments, and they said that we were really cute. So I appreciated that. That is the light coming off of my ear. That is crazy. I have really shiny ears. Okay. Also, the socks have not been too crazy. Have not been too crazy at all. I think this has really opened me up to seeing why people love socks, because it is just that you just sit down and you just go around. Once you get past the ribbing is like the little part, but once you get past that, it gets better, and then you get to a crap part like the heel, and then it gets better, then you get to a crap part like the toe, and then it gets better. So then you're done. So I'm just going to continue to knit on my socks, edit this podcast for you guys, and yeah, I think that is everything that I have to share with you guys today. So thank you so much for watching. I do look a hot mess, but this is real life, people. Real life things. I think Miss Lavelli of Inside Number 23, she's going through some really tough things, and she just comes to you and she's like, it's real life. So this is real life. You get up, you don't take a nap, you eat dinner and a cookie, you sound like you can't breathe, and you film a podcast because that's what you love to do. So yeah, thank you again so much for watching. If you are a new viewer, thank you for checking me out. You can subscribe if you like what you see. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I might be yours. So just hit that subscribe button, and also thumbs up. That lets me know that everything you saw, you enjoyed, so I can keep going. I'm gonna keep going anyway if you dislike. So yeah. Become a part of the alliance and have a happy day or night whenever you're watching this, and happy knitting, crochet, spinning, sewing, and just living the craftiest life possible.